Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of May 31st through June 7th. And this week we have a ton of free things that are in the game now. So we have a couple color palettes to go over and show you guys how to get those. We have new items, new goodies, decorations and whatnot, all that stuff. And we have some exciting news. New Prime Access, the new heirloom, blah, blah. There's so much stuff. Just stick with me through this video. If you guys are interested in the Twitch drops, you guys can find where those are going to be for the rest of this month, pinned to the top of my Twitch chat. So stop on my Twitch channel, drop a follow so you remember once a week. Just stop in, check up on the drops. They'll be pinned to the top of my Twitch chat. Let's get into This Week in Warframe and all the new stuff that we got. So first and foremost, we got Bird 3 here with the shiny treasures. He's got a Crimson Archon Shard. Deep Archimedia is a mirror defense, disruption, and assassination. Temporal Archimedia is a Hellscrub Skuldra defense and Legacite harvest. Current coda weapons for the next 4 days are the Catabalist with 25% magnetic, Hema 45.9% impact, the Mire 33.4% toxin, the Motivore 25.8% cold, Vpox 30.1% impact, the Sporothrix 47.6% radiation, and the Twerxica 60% magnetic. That is done. I would get that if you can. You do not need to fuse this. That is maxed out right there. The 1999 calendar rewards, we're looking at a Voss for Cash versus double arcanes. Then we have an arcane versus 6,000 Endo. Then we have melee arcane adapter versus 2,000 Kuva. Then Voss for Cash versus an Omni Forma Blueprint. Then we have a primary arcane adapter versus an arcane. And lastly, we have an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint versus Forma. Steel Path Descendia this week, we are looking at a primary arcane adapter, arcane expertise, a secondary arcane adapter, arcane expertise again, 25 steel essence, 3 times primary debilitate, and lastly an Orokin reactor blueprint. If we check out normal Descendia this week, we are looking at a primary arcane adapter. The current Prime Resurgence is Rhino and Nyx and all the weapons they came with. We have 10 days and 17 hours left, and at that point we will see Equinox and Wukong returning into Prime Resurgence. For those of you that have not asked yet, yes, the Tennocon 2026 digital pack is worth getting. It is worth it for you to get as much ducats and credits as humanly possible so that you can buy all the things Barrow brings when he shows up for Tennocon. And yes, for those of you asking, I do still have the Google Sheets that is attached to the second tier of my Patreon, where it is already laid out for you everything Barrow has ever brought, and you can just check off what you have, what you don't, and it'll literally tell you, so you don't have to do any math or figuring anything out, how many ducats and how many credits you need, so you are prepared for the Tennocon this year and everything Barrow has ever brought. Now, if you guys come up here to the feature category and you go to community event, we have a whole bunch of returning things from previous years of the Pride Month. And then we have these 3 are new. Each one of these is 1 credit apiece. I do not believe you are limited on how many of these you want to buy. Like some of these you can see that I bought a bunch. This is actually 25,000 credits and this one is actually 25,000 credits. But everything else I believe is just 1 credit. Free color palette. Speaking of free color palettes, there are 2 more free color palettes for you guys to get your grubby little thangas on. So if you come over here to the Warframe website, log in, definitely have to be logged in, and then you just want to click on Orion, and then you want to click on Sirius. You just want to visit both of these pages, and literally doing that simple action of those 2 things are going to get you some cool free color palettes, which I will show you right meow. Here we can see the Orion color palette and the glyph that it came with, and here we can see the Cyrus color palette and the glyph that it came with. Totally for 3 free color palettes. Awesome sauce. Now, before I forget, we have the Mesa Heirloom is now going to be dropping July 11th. We have the Stynex Prime Access is going to be dropping June 17th. The Jade Shadows Constellations, is going to be dropping June 17th. And free Dante, if you guys don't have one, the Summer Games Fest is this June 5th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You watch for 30 minutes, you'll get yourself a free Dante Twitch drop. So make sure you guys have your Warframe accounts linked to your Twitch accounts if you're looking for that free Dante. The current event, Operation Belly of the Beast, only has 17 hours and 52 minutes left, so you are running out of time if you have not grabbed, the freebies from this event yet. We also have a reminder to do the weekly Ayatan treasure hunt with Maru. Steel Path incursions are a sabotage, exterminate, survival, exterminate, defense, and assassination. The invasions currently are a Sheev Hilt versus a Dara Vandal receiver. And then the sortie today is a spy, rescue, and mobile defense. And this week's Archon hunt is against Naira for an Amber Archon shard. We'll have to do a spy, interception, and a showdown. If we check out what Nora has, the usual permanent weeklies, and then unlock 10 relics, complete 3 sorties, catch 3 rare servofish in Orb Valis, collect 100 resources from Deviri, and today's daily is mark 5 mods or resources. The credit offerings that Nora has for us this week are going to be efficient beams, exposing harpoon, combat reload, EMP aura, clip delegation, bursting mass, and steel charge. Steel charge being the most important one if you're just looking to make platinum. That one I would just grab that and you can go make some quick platinum off of that in trade chat. Then we have ambush optics, power of 3, rumbled, and brainstorm. The Steel Pass circuit this week is the Akin Brunt Incarnon. We have the Soma, the Vasto, Nami Solo, and the Burstin. Burstin is by far my favorite of everything this week. Certainly recommend that one. I have really good build on my channel if you're looking for one as well. We also have a Rifle, Pistol, Melee Riven if you already have those, and 20,000 Kuva. For the normal circuit this week, we are looking at choices between Ivara, Inaros, and Titania. Checking out Acrithis this week, we are looking at an Exilus Weapon Adapter, an Exilus Warframe Adapter, Primary Obstruct, 5,000 Kuva, a Forma Blueprint, and a Secondary Arcane Adapter. Checking out Teshin and Steelpath Honors this week, he has a Veiled Riven Cipher and 50,000 Kuva. And if we take a look at what Numbnuts has this week, a Tenet Ferox, 27.6% Magnetic, Tenet Grigori, 52.6% Radiation, Tenet Livia, 25.2% Heat, Tenet Exec, 37.7% Cold, and a Tenet Agendus, 31.4% Electricity. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100k.
45k.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12k.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8k.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4k.
Probably about 3,000.
2k.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Reminder to stop by the Chrysalith on the Zeramon and visit Archimedia and Yanta for your 35,000 Kuva. Then you could travel to Iron Wake on Earth and visit Palladino for your 2 Rivens, your 35,000 Kuva, and your 150,000 credits. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stop by my Twitch channel where you can get free drops when they are community-wide, also free rewards I do all the time anyway. And make sure you check out your Invigorations this week and see what you got. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.